Failure Girl MARETU remix by Ka ri ki bear. Yeah, Failure Girl MARETU remix by Ka ri ki bear is what we're going to be reacting to today. But of course, I'll say this at the beginning of the video all the time, every time. Please do check the link in the description because not my content, it's their content. As much as possible, I'd rather you do an original video, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, do whatever you want really, and show the original creation love because not my content is theirs. I do not want to take it away from them, and I'm sure they make amazing content on their own channel and shit like that. I'm just here to give my thoughts, see if I like it, and I'm sure I will enjoy it. But yes, link in the description of the channel and the video. Please check that out. Seeing as this is only a 3-minute and 9-second long video, I will just react to the whole thing full and give you my thoughts right after. But if I'm not mistaken, the last time I recorded a video was 4 days ago, so I may be a little bit rusty. I did take a little bit of a break, but you know, it is what it is with this type of stuff. Yes, last time I recorded was 4 days ago. But anyways, you don't want to hear me yap now, do you? I'm sure you don't have any questions about anything. But anyways, link in the description for the channel video. Please check that out. But let's get straight into it, shall we? Well, obviously, I don't know what it's saying because, you know, I only, you know me, I only speak English. But I have like a question. So, is this made by MARETU or is this made by Ka ri ki bear? Because I'm quite confused because this one was posted under Ka ri ki bear, but it does say in the comment MARETU remix. So, it does give hints of MARETU as well, even with the, you know, the words as well. Words like unhappy. I'm guessing that says violence, trust, fake, and shit like that. So I wonder who actually made this song, unless they're just doing a collab. Which, hey, it was pretty good. So it gave me gamey vibes, that's for sure. But of course, it does say right at the beginning of this song may contain sensitive elements. Self-harm, bullying, and suicidal themes. Okay, okay. Thank God there are annotations for this one, because most of the time when I do look at MARETU songs, I'm always so confused by them. I'm not even gonna lie. I genuinely am, and some of them are very, very surprising. There is one that I'm going to react to that is 14 minutes long, and oh boy, am I going to be in for a ride with that one. But this one, Failure Girl, I was wondering as well if I did react to this one before, but I'm not too sure. I thought it did sound similar, though, if anything, but that goes to show that I have reacted to a lot of MARETU, that's for sure. But it does say in the song bio right here, it says depressed girl because she's a failure, does S/H, I don't know what that means, and eventually leads to suicide or something. Failure girl, failure girl. Let me read some of the lyrics that have annotations. It says, look, listen, look, even though they had closed, the scars suddenly surface. This lyric could be interpreted in many ways, most commonly that the person in question, oh, S/H is by cutting themselves. It could also be interpreted as a person keeps returning to old habits despite trying their hardest to end/quit them. I will say this all the time. Please don't be afraid to share your, feelings with someone, because that is the best way to open up with people, really. And you know what? I am a bit of a hypocrite myself, because I know I say this, but in reality, I don't do it as much as I say. I really don't like opening up, and I don't like expressing emotions. That's just a me thing, really. I would like to also maybe say it's because yeah, manly, bro. We don't say feelings, bro. No pain, no gain, bro. No pain, no gain, bro. But really, please don't be afraid to talk to people, because that is important with people. Interactions. It's very important for everybody's mental. Oh, look, I've changed the subject again. Every time her habits or indoor issues are brought up, the failure girl is quick to divert their attention from them to something else, something that doesn't involve her. This could be due to how most people who struggle with the same thing are prone to shutting others out and putting on facades to make it seem everything is all right. And that is true. It is very easy to just shut other people down. And sometimes, if you really do feel like someone is in the dumps, you just have to be pushy about it. And even if they say no, it's the right thing to do, to just talk to them. It really is. You gotta keep it in your mind that there's always going to be someone with you, and remind yourself that failure is really, it happens. Down times like these, they happen, and that really is just a part of life. I think that's very important for everybody to hear. I'd like to think it's something like drawing or painting or anything to do with the arts or anything in life, really, but I would like to attribute it to drawing, because I've been doing that a lot lately. Dude, you make mistakes when you draw. You make mistakes when you create something, and that is bound to happen. But really, it's fine. It's normal. It makes you human. It makes you human. That's what makes people people. Their emotions, their mistakes, their upbringings, their successes. That's how we're born into this world. And if you ever do have problems or situations where you can't talk about it, then you just gotta open yourself up. And if they can't open themselves up, you gotta be the person to ask them about it. And don't be afraid, because sometimes talking to someone really will make a big difference. Just talking alone is important. I just yapped a ton, didn't I? I'm good at turning a blind eye, eh? Is directly implying that the girl is manipulative, as she acknowledges her ways of manipulating the conversation to one that doesn't revolve around her issues/habits. Tisk, no matter what I'm told, nobody wants me. This could be referring to how the girl believes or knows that she's being lied to by the people around her, who offer false affirmation despite supposedly not liking her. Dude, the world is a weird place, isn't it? That's just how it is with life, isn't it? It does say in the description of the song as well. It says, "Wishing I knew the purpose of my life." I think that just comes with a sort of life thing, really. Oh, so it is a MARETU remix, actually. Yeah, it is a MARETU remix. Wait, yeah, it is a MARETU remix, because it's showing me a different music video. Because this one, oh, this one is Kaいりきベア. Huh, interesting. But the video looks different. Very interesting. If you're wondering why, as well, I started staring down at the screen, it's because I thought I saw the eyes moving, and they were, or it did for a little bit, and I was like, are my eyes deceiving me and shit? But it really does give MARETU, genuinely. Even the style itself. Okay, let's remove the girl from the equation. but the words and the shapes, it's supposed to mean something, and that genuinely gives off MARETU. The song is definitely interesting, that's for sure. I sure do hope, like, don't be afraid to talk to people. Let me read some more. Like, they all say that I'm just a failure. They say that I'm unwanted. The girl is surrounded by people who either pity or detest her, and thus is calmly told that she is unwanted, unloved, and a failure at everything she does. Her feelings are disregarded by others, and so she's left to struggle and bear the burden of her issues alone. See, that's the thing with this world, man. We need more positivity, bro. It's so easy to put people down, isn't it? And hey, listen here, I'm a dick, all right? I'm dictator, all right? That just sounds like I said a dictator. I'm a dick too, all right? But really, try as much as possible to be a good person to others, and it's it's the best thing you can do. I just see no reason in just hurting someone, or other than revenge. But even then, I wouldn't have to, because like revenge is something else, you know what I mean? But I don't think I've ever, no, I've had instances where I did want to get revenge, but did I go through with it? No, of course. It's nothing that serious, all right? It's just, if I could punch this person, I would. That's the level I'm going at, is what I'm trying. Not something like killing someone, of course. You think I have the capabilities of doing that? No, God, no. Jesus Christ, don't ever think about doing that. Don't do anything illegal, dude. But yeah, it is like that. It's a dog eat dog life, dog eat dog world, or whatever the quote is. Sometimes it's difficult to find people that you can truly trust, but when you do, you can rely on them a lot. I don't know why I'm still yapping. I like the song. It was enjoyable. It genuinely did reminded me of MARETU, which was nice. I've listened to a lot of MARETU, haven't I? But anyways, of course, I'll say this at the end of the video. All the time, every time, please do check the link in the description, because not my content is theirs, alright? Link in the description for channel and the video. Please do check that out. And if you have any questions, or if you have any recommendations, or if you have any comments, put them down in the comment section down below. You know what I mean? I'm sure you don't have any questions about anything. But anyways, I'll stop yapping there, and I hope you all have a great one as always, everybody. Bye!